All right. Hello. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Hey everybody, welcome to Talent Tuesday. We're looking a little fuzzy.
Are we looking fuzzy?
Do we look fuzzy on your end?
I look
Maybe
okay
it's
on
this
mine.
computer.
It's probably that computer.
Okay. All right. Well, give us a emoji or a wave or a shout out in the chat if we're looking and sounding good to you. Welcome everyone. Welcome. It's Talent Tuesday. We are Quantized Recordings and we're back with our A&R show. We have some amazing judges on deck for you tonight, which is great. And we also have DJ Spin's new mixer that he slid in here.
Sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds crisp.
I'm looking down. I'm like, wait. I see how he does.
Yes.
Okay.
I do the same way you do.
With what?
With all kinds of stuff.
I don't slide anything. So what, you ordered this while I was out of town? And slid it in here?
Yeah. One of those kind of things. And I knew you were gonna see it when so now we're gonna have an argument about where's that coming from and blah blah blah. How'd you get it? Who you get it from? Blah blah blah.
Okay.
Now
you have
business.
to get down here. Get funky with it.
And get funky with what?
With this mixer.
You can't get no.
Okay.
On the new one?
Yeah.
You can have the old one.
No. All right, everybody. Let's get into this. I'm Kelly Spencer. If this is your first time, if you've been, I don't know where you've been, but if this is your first time, welcome. We hope you hang with us tonight. I'm Kelly Spencer. This is DJ Spin.
Right. Okay.
And
so
why don't you introduce?
You want me to introduce the guest? All right. So first off, we have one of what I'm going to say is the best DJs in the DC area, who has blazed Twitch with the incredible mixing skills that she has. She's also a producer. She's produced with Mike Freak several times. Her name is ABCO.
Hey,
ABCO. What's up?
You can check out. She's got some releases on the label. She's got other releases too, but
right. And she also did a compilation that if you haven't heard it, it's definitely worth a listen.
Yeah, I owe you some new music.
Yes, you did.
I feel like
You do, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I think she owes us some music.
Yeah, we'll talk about that and her doing some new music for the label.
ABCO is going to be hanging with us on Friday night.
What's happening Friday?
You don't know what's happening Friday?
I have no idea.
The Owl Room DC.
Talk to me like I'm a
All
child.
3 labels in the house. Quantized, Unquantized, and our baby label, Q or Q3. ABCO is going to be on the Wheels of Steel. Mike Freak.
Yeah.
ABCO, we're ready. You ready?
I'm so ready.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm in the house.
All I want you to do is to turn it out like I know you can, and I'm absolutely looking forward to it.
Pressure's on.
Right, no pressure.
I feel so much pressure playing with you, Spen. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
On stream.
Oh, please.
It's really scary for someone like me.
Oh, come on.
I'm
I'm gonna be extra nervous for this one.
Listen, I want you to wipe the floor with him. I just want you to just kill it, girl. I know you can. You do it. You do it. Don't hold back. No holds barred. We're going to have a good time. For those of you that are in commuting distance and you want to come out to DC, we might give away a few free tickets tonight. Otherwise,
who's giving away free tickets? See, there we go with some surprise stuff.
Otherwise, get online and get your tickets. But stay tuned because we're gonna drop a few free tickets tonight. All right, keep going. Introduce because we've got.
All right. Next up is who I'm going to say is nothing less than a brother to me. That's first. Second, this is a guy who. Let's see. When I was a child, a baby boy, I'm talking 10, 11 years old, this guy was doing the records that I love. Conversion, a Fonderay Over Like a Fat Rat. I mean, and the thing is that every time I talk to him, I find out something new that he did that was old that I used to love. And I'm like, wow, you did that record? So I can't even explain the magnitude of the influence that this man has had on each and everything that we do, that we call dance music, in every way. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we have John Morales.
The legend,
legend.
John Morales. Woo! Yes. And how many, if you had to guess, how many Quantized productions has John worked on?
Well, he's done an album's worth of stuff. Yeah, that's for sure.
We know
and outside of that, I mean, he's been doing stuff with us since we've been at Code Red. I can't count it.
I've done about 40.
40. So you've counted.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because we did All Queued Up 1, we did All Queued Up 2.
Right.
The first thing we did was...
was that Mother's Day?
Was it Mother's Day? That's right. 2011, right? 2011?
Right. And a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think Spencer Morales is some young kid from Belgium. But it's actually me and this dude right here.
Yes.
Spencer Morales, is that your son? You know, is that... I love that track you're playing in the background, though, man. That's
oh, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, some Spencer Morales jazz. That's why you like it so much. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, John Morales, who will also be joining us at the Owl Room this Friday.
John Morales will be in the house. Make sure you get there.
Yeah,
I want to hear. I know this is annoying to you professional DJs, but I'm coming with my request.
I thought you said that you were going to bring.
I'm gonna keep tapping you all and say, "Can you play?"
I was just hoping you wasn't going to say a memory stick.
No, I'm not coming with a memory stick. No, why? I got you, John. I got Tommy. I'm coming with my list, and I'm gonna irritate you all and say, "Hey, can you just play me one song?"
So all somebody got to do is play the boss for you.
Well, that's just one song. I get one song from each DJ.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Introducing also my man from the land with the super quick hand. His name is Mike Freak. He is the A&R of Q, as well as a remixer extraordinaire on several records that we have done on Quantized, Unquantized, and
as well
Q.
as a managing director of Q.
Managing director of Q.
As well as an associate producer of Quantized. And
yes.
Yeah, he's Mike Freak.
He is Freaky Mike. And this cat, let's see. What's on the TV tonight? Oh, we can't hear you. Now we can't hear him? No. Let's see.
No, it's my fault. I don't know what that is. I don't know.
It's the man, it's the myth and the legend.
Right. His name is Tommy Davis. And wait a minute. I have why is it saying Tommy Davis?
Tommy Davis.
Wait.
Tommy Davis is the co-founder of Quantized Recordings. He's the managing director of Unquantized. He is a stellar producer and an extremely wild DJ.
Is he stellar?
He is stellar.
Okay.
And he is a pretty wild DJ, too. I was checking out some footage of him from, maybe it was last weekend. I was just shaking my head. I said, that's my Tommy.
Yeah.
Look, wait a minute. I got to have my fan moment. I'm sitting in a show with John Morales.
You are, indeed. That's how we get down here at Quantized Recordings. We bring you the superstars.
Right. What is that?
My hand is shaking.
Oh,
he's shaking.
Okay.
I thought he was waving high.
I didn't know what he was doing.
He's nervous.
I thought it was something new that I didn't know.
He's shaking.
But yeah, there you go.
I don't understand. A DJ of my age, John, like Spencer said, all these records that John did. I mean, this guy is second to Lolita Holloway, who can't be here, and Sylvester that can't be here. It's John Morales.
Correct. So that's how we do it. All right. So listen, if you don't know, go back and look it up or whatever, figure it out. But this is our A&R forum, and we are going to go through 5 tracks, and all of us are going to critique those tracks for the producers who have trusted us with their intellectual stuff.
Their their
creations.
intellectual property. It's
Yes, their
intellectual
intellectual. Yes, yes.
Okay, well, we should get right on into this. What's up, everybody? I don't have my glasses on, but Sound Sticks, I see you. DJ Roni
What's
Love,
up?
hey. Heaven Bound Productions, I see you all
What's
on
up,
Twitch.
Teo Wing? See Teo Wing. I haven't seen him in a
Hey,
minute.
Teo.
So, yeah, it's all on. It's
Hola.
good.
I'm about to jump in the chat on Facebook. Good evening to all of you. Let's get right on into this with track number 1. What's the
Right.
name
Track
of it?
number 1.
I gotta go way over this big mixer to see now.
I'm so sorry.
It's called Be My
It's
Wife.
called Be My Wife, all right? As Talent Tuesday is right. As Talent Tuesday is officially underway. is our first track on Talent Tuesday. Track is entitled Be My Wife. Hey baby, won't you be my wife?
Let me see what the ring's gonna look like first.
Did you see what?
The ring is gonna
Make
look
sure
like
that they can hear that foolishness that you say.
All right, let's go to our guest judges first. We should guess first.
I think so. All right, who's up?
Let's start with John.
All right, John Morales. What do you think about that?
Be my wife. Needs a lot of work. I'm not a big fan of songs that don't go nowhere. So it's just like they took a 4-bar loop, came up with an idea, threw it across the top. Be my wife, clean, do the dishes, and it was out. I mean, it started out all right, but after like 30 seconds, I would have been out. So
Okay.
but it probably give it like a 4.
Okay, John Morales giving it a 4. All right, ABCO. What do you think?
Yeah, I do like the arrangement of the track. I definitely think the mix needs a lot of work. The bass just didn't feel balanced. It was kind of overpowering, like the lows and the vocals, so it was kind of hard for me to understand the vocals. I liked the percussion, but the percussion actually felt like it was speeding up the vibe of the track. I would maybe try like a different groove or a different swing on that percussion to try to like slow it down a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, I just think some basic mix stuff. There was kind of like and then I think it was like the first breakdown, if you want to call it that. There's kind of like an accordion sounding synth that came in there. I didn't love that sound choice personally. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I just think it needs more development. I'll give this one a 6.
Okay, a 6 from ABCO.
Not
All
too
right.
bad.
Not too bad at all. Mr. Mike Freak. What do you think?
So, one of the first things I've been listening to now is like, trying to think of a genre for it to put a track on, if we're going to sell it or, if we were going to sign it, and I just couldn't figure out where this track was going. Plus, a couple of, what Abby has said, and I think the vocals really need a bit of work with the way it's recorded. I think it just needs a bit of work, really. So it feels like it's someone who's new to this world of producing. So
Right.
yeah, so those pointers that Abby gave out and John is going to be helpful for this producer. And
Okay.
also on Twitch, I think we got 88%.
Yeah, I was gonna say 80% liked it.
88 did not like it.
Oh,
Okay.
did not.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, there's always room and time to go back and take another stab at it.
Correct.
So that's all right.
Correct. We've had that happen several times. But what number would you give it?
This one a 5.
All right,
Fine.
cool.
Okay.
Tom Davis, what say you, buddy?
Well, it was the levels was just all over the place. I mean, there's certain thing that Spin especially good at is when you're going to use tracks, everything has a place. So when we listened to this 2-track, it was hard to get it. It was hard to get it because the vocals and 2 different vocals was in different spaces, and it sounded like a demo. I mean, this is a demo show. I got you, producer. I'm not talking about because it's a demo. But the other thing was anything that's 130 beats per minute. I mean, that thing is flying, and it's a romantic song about being my wife. It's like, okay, so we want to run down the aisle, or the energy.
Yeah,
I just couldn't.
it's not
they're
matching
cohesive.
the.
Right.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But
Yeah.
had you slowed it down and made it around 124 or something, it might have been more romantic, if you know what I mean about energy. If you're going to have a song that's so emotionally charged where everybody can relate to, slow it down so that everybody can dance with their wife or fiance. But I love the percussion. Like Abby said, I love the arrangement that they was doing. It's just the final mix could have been a lot better. I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay. All right. Kelly. What do you
No,
think?
why don't you go?
Okay. I think that the producer should go back and really have a good, solid listen. I mean, it's clear that he's doing dance music. He or she is doing dance music. But I think that there needs to be a good reference point for what it is that you're doing. I think that may be the thing that's kind of missing here. The idea is good, but the track really needs some development. And I think once the track is developed, then I think that will lead you to do different things with the vocal. It's like, building a house on a shaky foundation versus building a house on a solid foundation. So I think that, you should go back and think about which direction you want to take it, work on the foundation, then come back and add the song to it, etc. As it stands, I give it a 5.
Yeah. So this producer sends us a lot of music. And this advice is the same whether you do music, whether you are a baker. It's quality over quantity, right? So you could have a million tracks, right? They have to be good. So the time that it takes you to make more and more and more, I would say maybe focus on refining the work that you have, because you have a lot of work. You're dedicated. I know who you are. We've communicated before. Take your time with these tracks and make sure it's really ready. And I know that you can do this, but what good is it making just track after track after track if they're not quite there? And yeah, you can shop them to other labels and maybe somebody will bite, but is it gonna, what's gonna happen with it? Is it gonna sell? Is it just gonna get lost with all the thousands of dance music tracks that are released every single day?
Right.
So that would be my advice to you, is you have the commitment, you have the passion, you have the love of the music. So let's focus on the quality. All right?
All right. It is Talent Tuesday. What's up? DJB510. How you doing? Heavenbound Productions, how you doing as well? We're going to move on to our second track number 2.
Alrighty.
It's called Workstation A. As Talent
Workstation
Tuesday
A.
continues.
Okay. On the screen, I look crazy.
I look absolutely crazy. You don't. Very good. You are inside of Talent Tuesday, and that is track number 2.
Workstation A.
Workstation A.
Interesting name. I want to hear more about that. But okay, let's just get right into this. We should start out with ABCO this time.
All right. What do you think, Abby?
Okay, so the vocal loops, call and response, that is like right up my alley. So the second the track started, I'm like, okay, this is like my kind of vibe. I think the groove is there. And again, I like that call and response vocal, but I think it needs some work. I think the pianos are sounding a little too thin. I would try layering your pianos, add some more saturation. I think they could cut through the mix a bit more. And also, and someone I think in chat made a comment about, it sounds like background music. I'm missing, other than that like vocal, I'm missing like something to hum along to, and it might just be as simple as like making your piano progression a little more interesting, like adding extra hits in there to make it more of a melody than just like your typical like straight stabs. So that would be a suggestion, but I really do like the vibe of this track. I'm gonna give this one a 7.5.
All right, 7.5 from ABCO.
Not too bad.
John.
Let's go over to John.
I like the track. That definitely has got. I mean, the vocal loop is all right. I would love if somebody would write a song to it. You know, and take it somewhere. But I love the vibe. You know, the string, the piano's cool. I think it's really hard to judge the mix and the sound, like on the laptop. You know, so because on my laptop, it's like I hear no bass whatsoever until they really play. So it's kind of hard to be judgmental on the sound quality. But production sounds good. I mean, I would definitely keep working on it or give it to somebody to mix.
Okay.
But I would give it, I'd agree with Andy. I'd give it like a 7.5. So.
All right. 7.5 from John Morales. Let me tell y'all.
That's good.
I know my brother. That's really good.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yo, Mike Freak, what say?
There's a couple of things that I agree with Abby. I like the vibe of the tune. This is pretty close to what we're doing in Q, but there's a couple of things like it feels like it's a soulful track, but then you get those like that rolling snare, and you get that pitchy synth that's coming up, and it feels like it's an EDM tune all of a sudden. And then it comes down, it becomes like a soulful tune. You get the piano stab, so it's kind of like, you know, I guess it's something you kind of like develop as you produce, like finding, you know, set of sounds that will work on the genre that you're doing. So if that could really help, along with probably having a proper bass line to go along with the piano. So
okay,
yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10.
This is 6.
Nothing smart like a 6.9.
No
decimal points, yo. Just a regular old 6.9 this time.
No,
not even a 6.9. Just a 6.
Wait, we got a 69% though on the fall.
Did we
really?
Yes, we did.
A 60. So 69% of the
weren't digging it.
69%.
They liked it. All right,
okay,
so
cool.
Twitch.
Were not.
Oh, they did not.
Oh, they brutal.
Oh, come on, you all.
That's Brutus.
Although there was a part there where I was really enjoying it. Like after the second or third breakdown, I thought that was the sweet spot right there.
Yeah.
It's right. They definitely go in a good direction.
Yeah. All right, Tom.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with everyone said. I really liked the track, especially when it did the walking bass thing. It just seemed like it hit, like Mike said, the sweet spot. But then they tried to go back to the piano thing, which, you know, I'm from Basement Boys. We did that piano so many times. I'm a bad judge of it. I'm a bad judge of it. But it had a gut feeling to it, like it was a really good vocal, and it's to re-sequence it, and you got a great record, you know. So I give it a 7.
All right, Tommy Davis with a 7.
All right. What about you?
Not bad. Again, you could tell that this is a novice producer. And I actually
Do you know?
Like
the
no,
producer?
I don't know the
Okay.
producer, but I you know I think the elements were good. I think you know I think Abby mentioned that the piano sounded a little thin, but in general, you know, it has all of the right ingredients. I do think that having it mixed by somebody who is who's known for doing it, which is another thing. You know, I mean, a lot of people come to me and ask me, well, you know, who can I get to professionally mix or you know do some records or you know that sort of thing. I mean, it's quite a few people. A lot of people in London, some people in New York that you could you know kind of Google and see who's doing what. But I think that this track is definitely ready for somebody who's a professional to get their hands on it. And I think
Okay.
you have a completely different sounding track.
Okay.
And it's a
All
track.
right.
But
So
even
what-
though I would love to hear vocal on it too.
So what's your score?
I give it a 7.
Okay.
You?
That's fair. I don't know. I'm not giving it a score. I really wanted to like it, but maybe, you know, I'm a song person, so
Right.
I need something I can sing. And I thought it was going to give me that. It didn't. And that's no fault. I mean, all music doesn't. I know that. But, you know,
Right.
so I like what I like.
Right.
So it was all right. I mean, I had a little shoulder thing going on over here.
Oh, good. All right. Well,
What we got next?
on to the next track.
On to the next.
Track is called Intrigued.
I hope I
Which
am
is track
intrigued.
It is track number 3 on Talent Tuesday. Stay tuned. Lock it down. All right.
Shout out to DJ Stan Steele, jumped off of Facebook and finally came on over to the Twitch party.
All right.
He says he thinks this one is a bit boring and it's a little disjointed. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see what everybody else
All right.
thinks.
What's up, Biscuit and Hey Paris? How y'all doing?
Yeah, hey Paris.
What's going down? All right. So let's start with John Morales. What say you, my brother?
I mean, most of these tunes start out really good. It's like it seems like some of these producers get a good idea, they just don't know where to go with it. Start out I was like, oh, it sounds like old school, like Mick Murphy, like The System.
Uh-huh.
Kind of with that little kind of walking bass, but just kind of kept rolling, didn't really go anywhere. So I guess a lot of the new producers, when they don't know where to go, they just keep going where they are, and it kind of turns people off unless there's something within the groove that's a really good hook. So I'd probably give it around a 6.
Okay. 6 from John Morales. Wait. What? Say it again.
It has potential, but but a 6 for me.
Okay. Perfect. Abby?
Yeah, I agree with John. I think it has potential. It just very much feels like it was a loop that was dragged into an arrangement.
I think it is a loop that was dragged into
Yeah,
an arrangement. Let's call it what it is. I think that's exactly what it is.
Too loopy, and the whole low pass thing that opens up very slowly. I think there's like more creative and effective ways to use that filter. Like, I'm a fan in this kind of track to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think using a reference track or tracks for that particular element will be helpful.
Yeah.
It doesn't really go anywhere, and the arrangement of that vocal feels very disjointed. It's kind of just like sprinkled in a couple places. Maybe mess around with chopping that up or using that more so it's a little bit more cohesive throughout the track. So I just think the arrangement needs a bit of work. I'm going to give this one a 5.
Okay,
All
cool.
right, we got a 5 from Abby. Over on Facebook, David Chamber says, why is it named Intrigue? I don't know. I didn't name it.
I don't know. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was this vocal.
Right.
And I don't know what the vocal was saying. So I have no idea. I mean, maybe somebody in the chat might even know what the actual track is. But yeah, it would be good to know.
Okay, Lamore Disco says it's a good choice of sample. What's the
It's
sample?
a good choice because you don't know it.
Do you know what it is?
Right, does anybody?
Are you saying that because you know what it is, or just because you like how it
Tom
sounds?
Davis.
Yeah.
Well, let me say, I want to flip the record over. It sounds like I'm listening to a dub from 1985, and just want to turn it over and hear the song. All right, want to hear the whole song. And the vocal says saying, "Who can resist?" And it's like, what can they resist? It's a little,
right.
It says it over and over again. So it's definitely a sample record, and I get why they didn't use more of it. You try to be careful with that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can give too much.
Is it Tracy? Tracy Stevens says it's fatback downstroking.
No, it's not. It's not. And the record is not called downstroking. It's called backstroking. My gosh.
Tracy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tracy Stevens.
Tracy Stevens, one of our graphic designers. She's always got jokes in the chat, and she's always looking for more cowbell.
Downstroking. Downstroke. She literally, Tommy, that's your people.
He's Soul Man 11 says it's the Fatback Band and Sunshine. Good catch, Mrs. DJ Spin.
Really? Huh. Okay.
We'll see.
We're going to find out.
We'll find out.
And it wouldn't have been.
It must have been cleverly hidden because Facebook is still running, so Facebook didn't clap it.
Right.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been that bad if they wouldn't have just not get stuck in it. That's what made you really keep analyzing it.
Okay.
The clever thing about sample things, you want to get them to. Some people are going to recognize it, some people not. But you want to get in and get out. You want to get in and get out and make it something new. And it just made you want to hear what the sample was. So I agree. There's a whole bunch of stuff together. So I give it a 6.
All right, a 6 from Tommy Davis.
Right.
We got Mike Freak up next.
Yep,
Mike Freak.
What you think?
whenever I hear like sampled bass lines and stuff like that, I kind of always reference to that. You know, I don't know if you guys remember that Alan Braxey track called Intro. The one yeah, that's just one of my favorites. Like it's. I was hoping it's gonna have that, you know, feel to it, but I didn't get that. And it sampled the Jets, so from back in the day, those bands from back in the day, had a good bass line and everything, and it was a hit. So, you know, you can. I think you need to reference your productions a lot, like what Abby's been saying, especially for trying if you're using samples, adding elements here and there to bringing it back, bringing it in and out would help because it just stayed at the same plane. So,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
it needs some work.
All right.
What's your score?
This one's 6.
All right, a 6 from Mike Freak.
All right.
All right, what did the chat say?
Did anyone? I didn't get it.
You didn't do it, Paul?
No, I did a poll. I didn't get the score.
Oh, you didn't get the score. Okay, well, we missed the score on that one.
Well, Abby got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it was that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 63% said it needs
Exactly,
work.
yeah.
All right.
cool.
Twitch is not feeling any of these tracks tonight.
Yeah, so we'll see where it goes. But look, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bounce on to the next one because we may have to lose John Morales kind of
Okay.
quick. So we're gonna go into the next track, which is track number 4, "Feeling for You," as Talent Tuesday is in full effect, y'all.
I watch you move. It's so sweet. I wonder if you'll be mine. We'll have a real good time. I care for you, and you'll see what love's really all about. Baby, I got it down. You got me feeling for you, and I don't know what to do. I'm daydreaming all the time, 'cause you're always on my mind. You got me feeling for you, and I don't know what to do. I'm daydreaming all the time, 'cause you're always on my mind. The need in me is so real. I'll make your world turn around. Look at the love we found, Oh, don't you feel? There's no doubt that I'm yours and you are mine. I'll stay till the end of time. You got me feeling for you, and I don't know what to do. I'm daydreaming all the time, 'cause you're always on my mind. You got me feeling for you, and I don't know what to do. I'm daydreaming all the time, 'cause you're always on my mind. You got me feeling for you, and I don't know what to do. I'm daydreaming all the time, 'cause you're always on my mind. You got me feeling for you, and I don't know what to do. You got me dreaming all the time, 'cause you're always on my mind. You got me feeling, 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 feeling. You got me feeling, 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 feeling for you. You got me feeling, 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 feeling. You got me feeling, 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 feeling for you. Oh, don't you feel? There's no doubt that I'm yours and you are mine. I'll stay till the end of time. You got me feeling for you, and I don't know what to do. I'm daydreaming all the time, 'cause you're always on my mind. You got me feeling for you, and I don't know what to do. I'm daydreaming all the time, 'cause you're always on my mind.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Producer, give me a shout out.
Yeah.
Hit me up at music@quantizedrecordings.com or info@djspend.com.
Man.
I'm gonna be reaching out to you.
So
I love this.
We gonna go straight into John. Straight. What say you?
Yeah, that voice sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
And I can't put the name on it, but I've definitely heard her voice on a lot of kind of more EDM pop stuff. It's a good track. I mean, definitely is a lot to work with. Needs a good John Morales mix, but
Why don't you play it on Friday night?
Right. Give you the parts tomorrow. John will have pieces and he will play it Friday night.
yeah, well, yeah, I don't know if that's quick, but the track, the vocals great, the arrangement is pretty good. Like I said, it's just really hard to really give it a really good evaluation off of this stupid laptop mic, but speakers. But good song, good singer, good track. Sounds like something that would work on Quantize. So I agree with Kelly. I give it a 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
John Morales with the 8.5. My brother. All right. Thank you so much. ABCO, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, this track is done. Signed. That's what I said.
Right.
Yeah, I really, I mean, this one sounds like it's at least got some sort of mastering chain on it. You could really hear the difference, but, this track just sounds done to me. I think the vocal's great. The mix sounds great to me. I thought the key change was a nice surprise. I really liked that.
Really was.
That was a good part.
Yeah, golden buzzer for me.
Yes,
all right.
golden buzzer.
Golden buzzer for ABCO. All right.
This is one of my, who now I can call my friend producer, More Disco, since he just put his name out there in the chat.
He did this?
Yes, and
Nice.
he knows what I
Nice.
like, and he
Nice.
won't submit it if it's not right, and he really
Nice
is
work.
a good testament to a producer who will go back and work on something. So
Right.
nice.
I'm
We
not
haven't
even going-
heard from you in a minute.
We
So
really haven't.
all
So,
right, you
good
came
stuff.
back swinging.
All right. Mike Freak, what say you?
Sign it. I got my contact sheets ready.
He's gonna try to steal it too from Quantize.
Oh, you think it's going on cue?
Okay, next.
This
Tom.
is a Quantize track.
Tom, what do you
Amanda
think?
Wilson is the vocalist, sounding really good.
Sounding.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, big props for more, man. I mean, the strings, the move, the guitars, the movement, the transition up, you took it up a notch, everything, the hook, gonna have people singing, just enough hook to have people sing it from the first time they hear it. What a great song. Those are the elements that make a song really good. Really a great song. And it was reminiscent of songs that we don't hear anymore like that anymore. Trilogy, Cover Girls, Poison. There's a whole bunch, but these songs were early, and we went into house music and we just forgot about really great songs. So I'm gonna give this one a 9.
All right. 9 from
Nice.
Tommy Davis. All right, look, we're going to roll on because I actually want to see if we could get
This last
John,
one in from
get
John.
this
for
in
John.
before John has to go and do his studio stuff. It is Talent Tuesday, and we are on our last track called Come On, Get Down, as Talent Tuesday is in full
Got my drum.
EFFE.
Got my drum. Got my drum.
Let's go.
All right.
All right. I really don't know if we can put Bob Barker's voice on a video and steal the Price is Right theme song, but that was a clever,
very clever
use of that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go right on to our judges. Let's see.
All right, John, what say you before you have to go do your thing?
Well, they have me until they win Price is Right. So,
It's rocking.
I was gonna get ready, jump in my disco street and run on down and pick it up.
Somebody said it should be the Talent Tuesday theme song. You're the next contestant.
I mean, all that aside, taking all the Price is Right stuff out, I had a nice, undertone groove to it, which I like. But
Me too. Man, this right here is just rocking. That's rocking right there.
Yeah.
That is rocking.
Just send me the first 4 bars, we'll go from there. But I'd probably give it a 5. I'd play it probably as a crossover track.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Listen, Etienne Love on Facebook says the sample was used on Crystal Waters' "Get On Down."
It was, but not like this.
But not like that. Yeah.
Not like this. This is a very clever way of doing it. Very, very clever. John, listen.
I just want to remind everybody Friday night, Washington.
That's right.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down to Washington, D.C. That's right.
John Morales will be there.
Yes, he will.
It's not often that you'll get to catch him in the United States. 2007 14th Street Northwest, Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Hit us up. Go to our websites or IG or wherever, and you can find tickets. John, thank you.
Yes,
we
man.
cannot wait to hang with you on Friday.
Yes, and you don't know how much it means to us that you've actually carved time. I mean, can I tell people what you're working on?
It might be a secret. Don't tell his business.
What am I working on?
That you took the time out. John is working on a Motown project for Marvin Gaye, a Marvin Gaye anniversary, and he took the time out to come and deal with us and put the A&R people kind of like, okay, this is I got to do this. So thank you for gracing us with your time, your talent, and your creativity. We really appreciate you. And God bless you, my brother, and I'll talk to you soon.
Morales coming out soon.
That's right. A new Spencer Morales single that's coming, so stay tuned. And a John Morales whole entire album.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah, it's on, man.
All right, see y'all later.
All right,
Thanks,
buddy.
John.
Thank you again.
Bye, John.
All right.
Friday.
All right. ABCO.
What did you think, Abby?
Yeah, so I really like the groove. The bass and the percussion, like the hats are hitting just right. Like you found the pocket with the groove. I don't love how much you're relying on that sample to like carry the whole track. I would try to maybe find a more creative way to use the dun 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 part. I don't love how prominent it is in the track.
Yeah.
I think the vocal, like, because I almost kind of got like Demir vibes from it with the
Yeah,
and
you're right.
I would just have somebody else, I would record somebody else's voice if you're trying to get away from just ripping the sample. But it worked. Like, I really like the vibe of the use of the vocal and the groove of the track. A little nitpicky with the mix. I think you need a lot of EQing. The hats were sounding harsh to me. The bass definitely needs some EQing work. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. I like what Ben you were saying, like just that one part. Like I would just loop the drums on this and layer it in my set.
And you wouldn't have to go nowhere else, and nobody and half of the world wouldn't even figure it out from that.
I agree. So I do like that, but I'll give this one a 5.5.
Okay. All right.
5.5 from ABCO. Let me see. Tom, what do we do with this?
I know what Tommy would do with it. Let me hear him say it. Go ahead, Tommy.
Well, this definitely unquantized. It's definitely on the jacking thing. I did some research while I was playing it. So the original music was by Walt Livingston had that he did the whole track in music clips. So you probably could go out and find these clips to that song.
Yeah.
I've heard it done many times before. Some of my favorite tracks have it in it. But it was cleverly done. They had me from the drums from the beginning. And, and the come on down was put in the right places. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
they keep you interested. But the bass line and thing is new, and that's what killed it. It's like, oh my god, that the bass line thing. I will be coming on down off.
You will be the next contestant.
Right.
So I mean, I'd have to discuss it with the other people, but this would be a great unquantized.
I think so too.
All right, Tommy Davis has spoken.
And Mike Freak has left to go do his freak show program. So I guess he think he like John Morales since John Morales had to go.
Right.
I guess.
He's a superstar. He's our own superstar.
Right. I guess. Which leaves the three of us to go and promote this thing. Friday. This coming Friday, if you are in Washington,
So we got 2 rooms. We got Tommy Davis, John Morales, and DJ Spen in 1 room.
Yes.
We've got ABCO.
Yes.
Mike Freak.
Yes.
Special K.
Yes.
And Cade Young. You see I smiled when we say Cade Young.
No, they
know
can't
who
see
Cade,
you smile.
they didn't see me smile. Oh, yeah, because they see the flyer. They know who Cade Young is. But this is going to be a crazy party because when I think about how each of the DJ plays, it's going to be something for everybody.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's going to definitely be good. So
we got the Baltimore flair. We got some New York flair. We got DC flair.
Right. We got the classic.
We got the classics.
We got the old. We got the new.
We're going to have some Baltimore club music. We're going to have a little bit of everything. It's going to be a party. Yeah.
So,
Join us. And so if you're local and you are on Twitch and you want a ticket, just comment and say me, Kelly, and I'll see what I can do for you. If you're on Facebook and you're in the DC area, or you can get down to the DC area on Friday night, give me a comment, say me, Kelly, and we'll arrange to get you a VIP ticket to join us on Friday night at the Owl Room, 2007 14th Street Northwest, Washington, D.C. Hoping to see you all there.
Ooh, that is rocking.
You're still talking about this thing.
That is Killer Jilla from the Manila.
Ben Blayton over on Facebook didn't really feel this one. He said it was like I'm not gonna say.
I mean, it's like a DJ tour. You know, I mean, if you play this kind of vibe,
hey, Tony Fashaw in the house.
What up, Tony Fashaw? He probably mad at me. I gotta.
Okay, what were you saying? If you play this as a,
but if you are a DJ and you play this type of a vibe, you know, which is not necessarily soulful in the grand scheme of things. This is more like Abby was saying, it's more like kind of a demure kind of flavor, like really house.
Yeah.
For what the young people say is house. I don't get into the whole genres. To me, all of it is just house.
Yeah.
But I really like this. It's rocking. It's rocking.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you would get this.
You didn't think you would get it?
No, I didn't.
Excuse me, Abby, but I'm about to say some things that most people should not hear. Lord have mercy. The boy thinks that I'm just a stick in the mud and all I play is La 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 records.
Okay.
Rocking. Is what it is.
It's some hi-hats, man. That's a unique pattern. Now, you don't hear it done correctly like that. They mashed it.
He killed it. He killed it bad. So we're going to find out who it is. Maybe we could do some abbreviated version of this and see what happens. And we put it on Unquantized.
Put the bootleg out.
Huh?
The bootleg out. Put it out.
Somebody called Tommy the flyest DJ from Baltimore with wings.
Oh, he is.
I think he's the only DJ.
He is the only fly DJ with wings. Fly with wings.
We do have another DJ that has wings in Baltimore. But he is the flyest.
Yeah.
I have to say. And I'm sure she would say that too.
Blue Angel, buddy.
Blue Angel has wings.
Blue Angel has wings.
She got baby wings.
she has baby wings, and I'm sure she would defer to you as
That's my
the flyest wings from Baltimore. I'm sure.
I'm surprised she's not on here laughing at you.
wait a minute. So when I saw it, that's like, the youth, when they come into the business, we all wrap our arms around us. She said, Uncle Tom, Mr. Tom, man, I got you a halo for your wings.
She got you a halo?
She gave you a halo?
She gave me a halo.
Okay. Okay. ABCO, I just want to say thank you for spending your time with us this afternoon. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's been a minute. I really enjoy doing these. So.
Oh, it's on.
Friday.
It's on. It won't be your last one, and I am looking absolutely forward to Friday. Are you streaming Friday?
TBD.
Okay, we'll see. We may give you our little taste of the party.
We might, because if you do, let me know. If you do, let me know, and then we'll maybe do a thing.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'll be home because I'm going to be in Miami on Thursday. But
all right,
we'll
we
see.
can do that.
We'll see where it goes.
We'll think
but
about it.
if you start at 12, just let me know, and
all right. Okay.
Let's see if we can do a thing. Maybe we can even get Tommy to come on early too to do a.
What?
Tommy's like,
right.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I thought you were asking if she was streaming from the event. You mean
is she streaming
on her regular stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could do that.
ABCO, I want to work with you, girl. You know your stuff about studio. You know your stuff.
Yes.
Well, I am. My background traditionally, I'm an engineer. I have engineering degrees, so like my brain is very in tune with the technical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious. Like, okay,
yeah,
you could take a raw piece of coal.
Well, if only I could actually make it. Oh, nice. Takes time.
All right. Okay. Well, look, everybody. Peace in the valley. Peace in the city. Peace to your souls. We love you guys. And again, thank you for hanging.
Will you be
out
on
with us.
Praise Party on Sunday?
I will be on Praise Party on Sunday.
It's Father's Day, isn't it?
Is this weekend Father's Day?
I should play the records and let you have a break. Don't you all think?
I just got this thing. I don't want it broken.
There's so many buttons. There's so many things. What is this?
What
is this?
Nothing for you to mess with yet. Okay,
Oh,
we'll
what's
give it
this over here?
No.
There's so many things.
And
Yeah,
Kelly,
we're gonna get into this.
Kelly, I need Spin to call me right after this. It's really important.
I'll see what I can do.
Why?
It's CW.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll see.
Cool.
I'll see what I can
All
do.
right, got it. Okay.
Cash at me and I'll let him call you.
All
right, everybody. Thanks for
girl.
being here. Praise Party will be in full effect on Sunday, and we will be in DC Friday night. Good to see you all. We will be back in 2 weeks for Talent Tuesday. If you are a producer and you want to submit your tracks, music at quantizerecordings.com. In 2 weeks will be our next show. That will be our last show for the summer when we take our break. So get your tracks in. We want to hear them. L'Amour Disco, I'll be calling you. We're going to get that track out. Can't wait. Good night to you all. Much love.
Yep. Good night, sweetheart. Yeah, it's time to go. Yeah, it's definitely time to go.
It is.
We out.
We're going to raid Mike Freak for those of you that want to catch a DJ set. But other than that, we'll talk to the rest of you soon.
Peace.